have to say this project, Manta Ray project, started in 2010. It takes me more than 8 years to make the film. And initially of the project, as you know that this project I dedicate to the refugee, one group of the refugee called Rohingya. But before that, before I started the project, I didn't know anything about this kind of the refugee crisis in this world at all. I'm just my background is just one artist. I want to make a film that kind of show different identity of people. What I did is I just travel alongside the borderline in my country. The site was the border between Thailand and Myanmar. That is, I got the idea that time there is one kind of tragedy news about one group of refugees called Rohingya. They try to escape from the Myanmar and come to my country by boat. But 300 of them was our Thai authority not allow them to land in my country, just push them away into the ocean. I keep tracking, I keep learning about this kind of tragedy, why we have a different identity and cause some tragedy. This is the first idea to make the Manta Ray. And then, as I say, my background is artist. I'm not the kind of the social worker. I try to minimize the story into the very simple way between the story between the relationship one man and another man, just two men. Yeah, and your question is why they meet in the kind of strength. Yes, it's from that news, that tragedy that I said that because I'm not the kind of social worker, I don't want to dig into the kind of information or the real story to become the documentary film. I want to approach in a different way to tell the story. That's why I minimize the story to be just a simple relationship between two men. Because come back to the 300 Rohingya people, they came to Thailand, but we pushed them back and they just gone missing. I feel I want to represent 300 of them to become one stranger. Yeah, and yeah, we just, as the Thai fisherman, just meet him in the kind of the seaside. That is a mangrove. I can say it represents myself, what I'm looking, my attitude toward to the stranger. I cannot say I'm a kind person that I really want to help. Even I want to help, but how can I say, my ability I cannot help at all. We've been asking that what the duty of the artist, and I think this is part of the artist's responsibility to our society. Yeah, we have to find some what is it? I don't know how to call that, a problem, the kind of social problem, and we try to express in our own way to how we look at that problem. I have to say I'm not a good script writer. My entire script just 30 pages, and in that script there is not kind of surrealistic scene at all. It's just a very simple script. Two men meet, and then one man just disappear, the wife return, like that. That is the story in the script. The light that you watch in the film, I just make it like a couple days before shooting. I just feel I want to feel something into the movie. Okay, I back to the kind of my idea of the light. I told you that I researched alongside the borderline. In the north of Thailand, there is a small river. It's divide Thailand and Myanmar country. Very small one. It's like you can walk across that. I was there alone, and there is no immigration checkpoint. There is no military. There is nothing. It's just a natural borderline. I was standing there and I keep thinking what divide us, what divide to be the country. There's nothing, But at that time, it's the first time that I was there, I feel excited and I'm just kind of challenging that I stand in the border. I can cross that country without a visa like that. But suddenly, there is one boy just came from another side of the river, that's mean Myanmar, and crossed, and another two boys just crossed the river, and they play together in the river. There is no border for them. And then I try to create, if I have to interpret this sequence, this scene into my movie, how can I interpret that to be the cinema language? I don't know, somehow I imagine that is the light. It's very shining. It's the bright LED light in the river. Yeah. And I create the forest in the movie. The forest is, you can feel very natural, organic of the nature. And then what if I threw the LED light human-made into that forest? We can change the definition, the meaning of that forest. You feel this forest become something else. It's not the forest anymore. But because of just throw the light, just small light in that. That is the first idea. I say, okay, I make the forest with its kind of cheap LED light. It's very artificial. It's not the real one. Yes, that is the first idea. And that is another world of my movie. I say the kind of realistic world is the story in the script. 30 pages, that is a very realistic film. I have another forest full with the light. How can I connect that two worlds into my film? That is kind of challenging. That's why I try to put some element into the light, the routine between them, the characters. There's some dancing scene, which is unusual dance, or even they shouldn't put some light like that in that house. Yeah, I try to connect that, the reality and the fantasy scene together. There is many idea on that character, the male one, the stranger. I don't want him to talk because if you know about this kind of the Rohingya refugee, we don't want to hear their voice. We want to just ignore them. We want to escape them to other country. This is what Thai people think about this Rohingya. I keep him mute because we never heard their voice because we don't want to hear. That is one idea. But after I mute this character doesn't speak. I get the question. Some people like you asking me why he mute. Now you want to hear, you want to know why he mute. That is my intentional. I got some feedback a lot. After I made this film and premiere in Venice, right, and like a journalist, just newspaper, just wrote about my movie. That's my movie dedicated to the Rohingya. After that, I got a lot of complaint. Why you make this movie for them? Why you dedicate this movie to them, like that? But for the government, maybe then they don't care. My name is Phuttiphong Aroonpheng from Thailand. I'm director of Manta Ray. And please come to the Cinematheque. My film is showing. And okay, I hope you will enjoy watching this film. Thank you.